Hello everyone, and very good morning to today's uh, Zorba di Buddha, 21 days Zorba di Buddha basic meditation program, and day 6, right, in the morning. So, uh, I understand, many of you have been continuing since the night and, followed through for the complete meditation. If people are awake and they are, listening to the session, I would like people to raise hands who did or who were sitting in the meditative state for the whole night. Uh, Anyone was there for the whole night? All right. So, guys, till now I understand. Uh, we went through certain topics in the whole presentation. That we have been to understand the very initial and basic information for meditation, right? So, starting with what is meditation, who all should do it, what's the minimum amount of meditation that anybody should do, minimum age that a meditation, a person should do meditation. Uh, then moving on towards benefits of meditation, tips for good meditation, right? So, what I'll be covering quickly today, in next 5 minutes is certain points, certain, uh, pointers for spiritual success required for a good meditation, right? So let me put up the slide. Is the slide visible? Okay. So let me put it in full screen. Yeah. So, all right. Coming back to the point. Yeah. So what we'll be looking at are certain important aspects which helps in the spiritual secrets for the good meditation, right? So the very first thing that is important from that aspect is forgiveness. Right? It's going to be two ways, and where you'll be looking at this aspect. So one is where you'll be forgiving people for if by you feel that intentionally or unintentionally somebody hurt you with any means that could have been, right? But the very important aspect from this is you ask for forgiveness from all those people, from all those things, for anything where you could have hurt. For a simple example, if I could give from my aspect, when I try to do meditation is uh, before I started doing meditation, right? uh, I was a very, I used to love and cherish, having non-veg food. And, it used to be such a state that if I could not have, non-veg even once, in every day, it used to bother me literally, right? So I used to love it, non-veg. I used to eat non-veg. So in the past, all the animals who died because of me loving non-veg to eat non-veg, I ask for forgiveness for that because that has added to my karma and that is going to affect me a lot. That had affected me a lot. So whenever I sit for meditation, right? So first couple of things that I do is ask for forgiveness from all those animals that had to die so that I eat them, which is wrong, right? So, the very first thing for a good, meditation to have is ask for forgiveness, right? Then the very next point, that is, very, very important in this aspect is affirm yourself, trust all is well. The usual thing that we used to do is we have is, being a human. Our tendency is that we panic very quickly and we go into this flight or fight mode very quickly just so that we get out of that situation. And until unless we go into that mode, we do not see a solution coming out of it. That's the whole problem with us. We should always calm down ourselves. In that aspect, we should always, whenever we start meditation, right, we should always affirm ourselves that everything is fine, all is well, whether be it physically, whether be it mentally, right? Everything will be fine. Everything is fine, right? Affirm yourself. That will automatically bring your emotional state back to normal, right? That will automatically help you calm down. And after meditation, you'll for sure find solution to anything that had been bothering you before meditation. You'll always find the right path to do the thing that you were not able to do that job, that task, that activity before you started meditation, right? You'll always find a solution for that. Then another main aspect that is something that helps with meditation is active learning. Through book readings, sharing that whatever you had learned. So you can expand this further with if currently we have other means as well to learn, right? It's not just the hard copy that you have ebooks available, you have YouTube videos you can listen to, you have audiobooks you can listen to. So all those things, whatever you read, whatever you listen to, make sure that you make points out of those and share those points. It's not about just sharing the book around to the people that yeah, friends, I read this book. You also read this book and enjoy it. The more you share the learnings that you make through this book reading, through that audiobook, the easier it is to make notes, add it to the subconscious mind, live it, follow it more religiously, right? Then the other major important point, that we call as, Sajjan Sangat and the Swadhyay, right? Swadhyay was the book reading part, the Sajjan Sangat part, wherein, we do group meditation and teach meditation, right? It's all about, so you must have heard, Rose ma'am reiterating multiple times that, as in when you start to learn meditation, right? Whatever concepts you do learn, you start sharing with others, start to explain them the benefits, you start to explain them the other aspects of meditation. It's not just about spreading, but it's also to strengthen your own concepts about meditation. If you find any doubts, if you don't have any answer about it, you can come back to your senior, you can come back to your senior and understand that missing part and continue on sharing and doing service through meditation, right? And the very, very important aspect of having a good meditation is that be a vegetarian, right? The reason being, if you do consume non-veg, right, that tends to send off sort of bring emotions within you that will not let you sit properly in meditative state. That is why to have a good meditation session, to ensure that you follow a vegetarian diet, no mushrooms, no garlic, but follow that vegetarian diet, right? There are advantages of following a vegetarian diet, and do keep in mind, it's a myth that you will get, the necessary nutrients not from non-veg if you are not able to fulfill it from the vegetarian diet. That's not the case. You will always find an alternative in the vegetarian diet that can easily substitute the non-veg that you are eating. And the very, very important point to be noted is, our we as humans should not be hurting nature at all at any moment of time. We have to live amongst all the animals, amongst the plants, amongst the flora and fauna that we call, right? With them, not eat them, right? So with this, I'll stop our today's, learning of concepts that are necessary for a, good meditation. Certain points that I discussed that will help you have, have a very good meditation session. So I hope there are a few key takeaways that you could, keep in mind. But the very few aspects that are necessary being, that we covered is, book reading, learning from it, service and teaching meditation, being a vegetarian, forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, and affirming yourself that all is well, everything is fine, right? So with this, we'll move on to, the meditation session for the day. Uh, those who are, in the session, I would request all of you to sit in Sukhasan. If you are sitting on the floor, cross your legs. If you're, sitting on the chair, not an issue. If you're not able to fold the legs or around the knees, then, tie them around the ankles. Tie as in, close them around your ankles. If you are wearing specs, please remove them. Your hands, clasp your hands. Clasping your hands means intertwine your fingers and keep them in your lap. That's it. As simple as that. You don't have to, be stressed out. Don't have to be stiff around your back. Just normal, comfortable position. And if you can take support at the back, do take at the support, but don't around your neck back. We are not here to. We are not going to be sleeping at the. The moment we give a support to the neck or the back, we tend to doze off. So that we don't have to do, right? So with that, once you are in this state, start observing your breath, not focusing, not concentrating, observing your breath. What we will be doing is anapanasati meditation, right? A meditative technique described by Buddha 2,500 years ago, right? It's all about observing your incoming breath, observing your outgoing breath. Just be with your breath. Bring a little smile to your face. It's a beautiful morning outside. Enjoy the fresh air coming in with your incoming breath. Let it go. Release with your outgoing breath. Slow incoming breath and outgoing breath. Keep keep observing your breaths. It's as simple as that. Nothing else. Any thoughts, anything that is troubling you, just ignore them. Come back to the breath. Feel the air going in through your nostrils. Feel the air that you let go when you are breathing out. Just observe your breath. No thoughts. Do not follow your thoughts if they come in. Just observe your breath. Incoming and outgoing. It's as simple as that.
Children remember their concepts forever.
My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the rest of the world. Today, we are sitting in meditation. We are in meditation. Don't open your eyes. Be with the breath. What a great day today. A day when we are in deep meditation. Every day should be in deep meditation. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, every day we should spend with closed eyes in our chosen spot, in our own house, in a darkened room. Some nice fragrances around. Nice perfumes around. In total darkness, a nice comfortable seat, totally relaxed, crossed legs, crossed feet, crossed hands, crossed fingers. No sounds whatsoever in the mouth, and no forms whatsoever in the mind, being with the breath. Eyes are closed, my dear friends. No thoughts in the mind. The first law of the science of meditation says when you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. So, let us all be with the breath. The breath is the reigning deity in meditation. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, meditation is the most important thing which energizes our body. Which energizes our mind. My dear friends, don't open your eyes, come what may. What a wonderful thing meditation is. Every child, every youth, Every adult, every oldie, everybody should meditate every day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Please don't open your eyes. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear guides, remember that we are always guides. Remember that we are masters. We create our own realities. We design our own lives. We are ever the master of our own lives. And we are here to be friends with each and every life form. Friendship is the natural state of affairs between life forms in the whole cosmos. And every life form is a master unto its own self. And every life form is a god unto its own self. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India, and the whole world, we are all in meditation. Meditation means being in total emptiness of the mind. No waves whatsoever. No thoughts whatsoever. Like an absolutely calm lake. My dear friends, be with your breath. The breath is the key word. Be with the breath.
Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the palm, raise your hands out of your lap, unclasp them. Whenever you feel like, slowly open your eyes, come back, right? I hope you had a very, very good morning and a very, very good meditation session right now. If anybody would like to share any experience that they had during this meditation or in the past, I would like to invite you guys to come and share the same experience right now. The floor is open. If anybody has any experience to share, you can raise your hand and give you the opportunity to speak and share your experience. All right, guys. So with this, we'll close the session for the day. Okay. So the ma'am is there.
Hello.
Good morning,
Are
ma'am.
you hearing? Are you hearing?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
मैं कह रही थी इस समय जैसे लॉकडाउन के टाइम में मेरे घर में 2 आदमी कोरोना में चले गए, लेकिन और मेरी मतलब मैं 70 इयर्स ओल्ड हूँ। इतना काम मैंने कभी नहीं किया, क्योंकि कोरोना की वजह से ना मेड आ रही थी ना कोई था। तो अब मैंने इतना काम करते हुए भी मेरे को ऐसा कभी महसूस नहीं हुआ कि मेरी एनर्जी जा रही है, और मुझे तो मतलब काम करने के बाद में भी ना वीकनेस लगी ना कुछ लगी। तो ये मेरा सब मेडिटेशन से ही हुआ, क्योंकि मैं इतना काम कर पाती तो थक जाती। सुबह 5 बजे उठ के रात को 12-1 बज जाते थे मैं उन लोगों की सेवा करते हुए, लेकिन मुझे कभी भी वीकनेस या कोई एनर्जी में कमी ऐसा कोई महसूस नहीं। तो ये सब मैं तो आप लोगों को धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि मैं आपके साथ जुड़ी और मेरे को ऐसा अनुभव हुआ, मेरा इतना मतलब फायदा हुआ मुझे अपने शरीर से।
थैंक यू सुधा जी। पहले तो आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप लोगों ने हमें मौका दिया। सो थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग अस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी सो दैट वी कैन सर्व यू। आप राइट नाउ हाउ मेनी आवर्स ऑफ मेडिटेशन आर यू डूइंग? आप कितने घंटे अभी मेडिटेशन कर रहे हैं?
मैं 2 घंटे करती हूँ।
बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। तो हमसे इसी तरह जुड़े रहिए।
हाँ, तो मैं आपके यहाँ से 7.5 महीने से जुड़ी हुई हूँ।
नाइस 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 नाइस।
और डेली एक दिन ऐसा नहीं है जिस दिन मैंने आपके सेशंस अटेंड ना किए हो। मतलब कभी दोपहर का, कभी रात का, कोई ना कोई जरूर, जैसा भी मुझे टाइम मिलता है वैसा ही मैं अटेंड करती
हूँ। तो just for everybody's information, there is going to be a 21 days self-mastery program that is going to start from 16 June. For more information to get the details, do contact Team Zorba, right? So with this, is there anybody else who would like to share any experience? Thank you, Sudha ma'am. Thank you for sharing your experience on this. And
ओके, आपको भी बहुत बहुत थैंक यू कि आपने मौका दिया।
Thank you, ma'am. So, is there anybody else who would like to add any point, who would like to share their experience? Varsha, ma'am, right? I'll give you an opportunity to unmute. Yes, ma'am.
हेलो,
Good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग। मुझे 2 साल से नींद नहीं आती थी, तो मैंने 1 महीने से आपको अटेंड किया है। कोई भी सेशन में अटेंड करती हूँ तो मुझे नींद भी अच्छी आती है अभी तो, और मुझे फ्रेश रहता है। और वो मैं क्या गुस्सा भी कम हो गया है अभी, अच्छा लगता है।
Nice, 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 nice.
और
So
आपको भी
keep
बहुत
doing the meditation. Keep doing the meditation. And
आपको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सो मच इस काम के लिए, और हमें भी जुड़े, हमें भी
thank you,
मौका
ma'am.
दिया हमको सेवा करने का।
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for, giving us the opportunity to serve you again. And
Yes,
for sure,
yes,
please, keep, not stop at this point. Continue attending
yes.
the sessions, learn the advanced topics as well. Uh, right now, how many hours are you meditating in a day?
हाँ, 2 घंटा
कितना वक्त?
घंटा जैसा टाइम मैंने विपස්සना 2013 में की थी, लेकिन बच्चे दो ब्रेक हो गए,
हाँ,
इसलिए मैं करती हूँ, लेकिन इतना सीरियस नहीं, अभी सीरियस हूँ।
sure. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
So join the sessions. There is another concept as Yog Nidra, right? So that
Yes.
will help you relax and go into the sleep while meditating. Sure. So
Yes.
ma'am and Gurpreet ma'am has already shared few links yesterday night in the groups. If you are there, do listen to them when you're going into the sleep, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving this
Bye.
opportunity and thank you for sharing your experience.
Big thank you.
So, all right, guys. That's all for the day. Thank you for joining the session with us, and we covered few important points that helps in a good meditation. So, thank you for joining us. See you in the next session. Goodbye. Take care. Stay safe.